Good morning, bead family. I am Katrina, your beading bestie, and you have entered the Virtual Bead Bar. Today we're gonna do a couple small reviews. Well, more like bead openings on what I got over the past few days, and we're also going to make a couple bracelets. Come on in, pull up a seat if you want to bead with me. Go ahead and get your scissors, your beading clip, some string, and some beads, and let's make this happen. I'm gonna take my bead clip off of this one. But I got some scissors. I got my beading bowl that I pour my beads into sometimes just to hear the sound. I got a couple of storages where I'm gonna put my leftover beads, and I got another storage too for my bigger beads. These are actually, like my husband said, I turn everything into a bead keeper. These are actually some seasoning jars. I had some left over, and I didn't want to throw them away, so I put my beads in there. I got about 10 of them left over. I bought a big one. I didn't realize that many came in there. Over the past couple days, I did go to Hobby Lobby, and I got these. These are some hematite beads. I'm going to use these today. I got these. These are some dyed aggregate. And these are dyed shell. These are just more like some thicker disc. So I got those. I'm gonna make probably about 4 bracelets today. At the end, I'm going to open something and do a reveal on another vendor that I purchased some from, and it's a surprise to you and me. I don't know what the beads gonna look like once I open them. I also got these hematite beads as well. These come from, let me see, they come from 80 Bead Store. I actually got them from the Zon, and I guess they vendor with them. So this is what these look like, and these are actually some nice colored hematite beads. So we're gonna see. I might just do it in one bracelet with hematite. We'll see. And then at the end of the show, I'm going to reveal what's in here. I know what color beads I order, but sometimes you got to be careful because what you order is not what you always get. So we're gonna see. For these smaller hematite beads, I'm doing this here. I hope I don't have no problem with my eyesight or anything, because sometimes these beads are a little smaller and you got to really study them. I am going to use a thinner string, a 0.4, and it's a little stretchy too. So, but the type of string I use typically does not break unless you just snatch it. Now I have pulled it a little bit too hard sometimes and broke it, but just a regular how you're supposed to do it, they don't break. I do have some water here. I feel a little dehydrated. Let me just tell y'all, my husband outdid himself yesterday for Valentine's Day. We have been together so many years, so I'm not going to a restaurant for Valentine's Day, and we went ahead and spent it at home and cooked dinner. When I tell you I could not breathe after I ate, I was so uncomfortable. I ate way too much. I was miserable for the rest of the night, but it was cool. So I poured them in there just to have some place to have them. And we're going to get into it. And I'm sure I'm going to need more than that one string. Today is my favorite day. It is Sunday reset day. And I'm going to hope I can do this because Like I said, these holes are a little smaller than what I normally do. Okay. It's gonna be a struggle. But like I said before, I don't let beads intimidate me. I'm a soldier. These beads don't intimidate me and will not stump me. Now, I might have to go get some extra light, but right now we're cool. I'm listening to my music. Y'all know how I feel about that already. I don't want any copyright strikes, so I stopped listening to it out loud and put it in my ear while I'm trying to build my page up. I only have about 70 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 100 right now. Eventually I want more, but 100 is fine. I can't get to that. I'm struggling with that. So if you guys come on in, share with your friends. If it's something you like, go ahead and turn the subscribe button on. I appreciate you. I do have my beads on the website. The link will be in the description. And I do have a couple different Facebook groups that I do have and I'm very active in, where we create and share stories and ideas. One is called the Handmade Lounge, and the other one is called Simply Beading and Crafting. Come on and join me in those groups. I did have an idea of different things I was going to do today. I'm still really tired and a little sluggish. Trying to take my mind off of how I'm really feeling today. That usually helps me. Once I'm done beading, I'm actually going to be moving myself back upstairs. I got some ideas on how I want to do my room. So I'm going to be cleaning, not necessarily cleaning my bonus room today because it's not dirty, but moving stuff around and setting it up a little bit different. I have I did a bead order yesterday for one of my favorite vendors. Probably won't get that into the weekend. Might be a little bit later than that. Once I get it in, I am going to go ahead and tag that vendor because I have been rocking with that vendor for so long. You have seen some of these vendors' beads on the that I have done, and they have not failed me. So I'm going to reveal who that vendor is, and I'm going to do an opening on my page. Like I said, today is Sunday reset day. This is something me and my daughter has. I'm gonna cut the tip of this off because I didn't cut it. It was the first part of when I opened the It was the first part of when I opened the string. So that part was a little flimsy. That might help me be sturdy with this and get this on in here. Let me see. So this is what I got so far. And I will post this bracelet once I make it. Well, not once I make it. I'm going to once I'm getting made and everything, I'm going to put it through my naming tool. We're gonna name it, give it a story, and then I'm gonna put some catalog and editorial pictures with it for my marketing. Then once I do all that, I'm probably gonna go ahead and upload it so you guys can see how beautiful it turned out and see what the name is. Yeah, and these smaller ones, it is very, if you're not a beader and you don't have patience, it will drive you crazy trying to put these in the hole. But I got patience. With the beads, with people, that's a different story. My patience is very thin. But with these beads, I got patience. I can get it. Because for one thing, like I said, this bead will not stump me. Let's get back to Sunday Reset Day. Sunday Reset Day is something that my daughter and I decided to do at the beginning of the year. It's just a bonding period for us. Whether we work in our prayer journals, do our nails, sit and just chit chat for the day, or a reflection. If anybody knows my daughter, she's very artsy, and she's crafty on a different level. She's a painter, and she draws and stuff like that, and she also styles. But I said all that to say is that I was asleep on the couch last night, and when she got something to say, she got something to say. She gonna say it whether you sleep, watching TV. She coming in here and she making her I was asleep. I looked up. She's dead. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say that word. She's in my face like this. I'm like, what is it? She is like, she wanted to tell me about this job that she interviewed for and things that happened during the interview and stuff like that. And she is very adamant about it. I was trying to listen, honey. I just couldn't cope with it at the time. So she'll probably telling me about it again today. So we're gonna probably, when we do Sunday Reset Day, we usually do it between 6 and 8. Since she worked today, and it's probably later when we do it. So I'm sure she's gonna go back to, you went to sleep on me and I was trying to tell you something. I'm sure I'm gonna hear all that. So my mind is prepared. Yeah. Struggling with these beads, but